Hello, globetrotters and adventure seekers. You've landed on the right runway, the TravelZm channel. We're all about exploring the world, experiencing new cultures, and doing it all without emptying your wallet. Today, we're delving into the realm of money-saving hacks for those with a penchant for wanderlust. We're going to show you how to see the world, savor the flavors, create unforgettable memories, and still have some change left over. Stay tuned, as we're about to embark on a journey to discover some incredible money-saving hacks that will change the way you travel. Our first money-saving hack is all about timing. Off-peak travel. Imagine this. You're walking through the cobblestone streets of Rome, not a tourist in sight, the locals going about their business, and the best part? The cost of your trip is significantly less than it would be during the peak season. This, my friends, is the magic of off-peak travel. Off-peak travel refers to those periods when tourist activity is at its lowest, often coinciding with a region's shoulder or low seasons. This typically falls outside of school vacations, major holidays, or the most desirable weather conditions, but don't let that deter you. Often the weather is still quite enjoyable, and the lack of crowds can make for a more authentic experience. The benefits of traveling off-peak are numerous. You'll find cheaper airfares, discounted accommodation rates, and even reduced prices at local attractions. Not to mention, you'll get to enjoy these places without the usual throngs of tourists. Let's put this into perspective. A trip to Paris in August, the height of tourist season, could set you back a hefty sum. But travel in late October or early November. You could save up to 50% on accommodation alone. That's a lot of extra croissants and café au lait, right? So remember, timing is everything when it comes to saving money on your travels. Don't be afraid to step out of the usual travel periods and embrace the charm and savings that come with off-peak travel. Here's a tasty hack for you. Embrace local cuisine. When you're globetrotting on a budget, local cuisine is your passport to a cornucopia of culinary delights without the hefty price tag. Not only does it provide an affordable way to fill your belly, but it also offers rich, immersive experiences that allow you to taste the culture in every bite. Take for instance the vibrant street food scene in places like Bangkok or Mexico City. For just a few dollars you can feast on pad thai noodles sizzling in a wok, or tacos brimming with slow-cooked carnitas. Or perhaps you're wandering the narrow alleyways of Marrakesh, where you can savor a hearty tagine cooked over an open fire, the flavors of saffron and preserved lemon wafting through the air. In Italy, you can delight in a simple yet sublime margherita pizza, baked in a wood-fired oven, the mozzarella bubbling over a thin, crispy crust. The best part? It'll cost you less than €5. In Vietnam, a steaming bowl of pho, rich with fragrant herbs and tender slices of beef, can be yours for just over $1. Besides being a feast for your taste buds, local cuisine provides a window into the culture, history, and traditions of the places you visit. It's an opportunity to connect with locals, learn about their way of life, and create lasting memories. Savor the local flavors and save money. It's a win-win situation. Our next hack is moving in the right direction. Opt for public transportation. It's a simple yet effective way to save those extra bucks. Renting a car or hailing a taxi might seem convenient, but it can quickly add up and take a toll on your travel budget. Now let's talk numbers. The cost of a taxi ride in a city like New York can easily reach $20 for a few miles, while a single ride on the subway costs less than $3. So, if you take public transportation instead of a taxi, you could save over 80%. That's a significant amount of savings that can be used to enhance your travel experience in other ways. Public transportation is not just about saving money, it's also about immersing yourself in the local culture. You'll get a chance to see the city from a different perspective, rub shoulders with the locals, and even discover hidden gems that are off the beaten path. It's like getting a backstage pass to the city's daily life. And don't worry about getting lost. Most cities have extensive public transportation networks with clear maps and signs. Plus, there's always someone willing to help if you ask. So forget about the hassle of parking, refueling, or dealing with traffic. So hop on that bus or train and let the savings roll in. This next hack is a sight for sore wallets. Take advantage of free attractions. Now, this is where the magic happens, folks. Imagine this. You're strolling through a world-class museum, soaking in the rich history, the breathtaking art, and guess what? You didn't pay a dime to get in. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it's not. Many of the world's most visited destinations offer a wide variety of free attractions. We're talking sprawling parks, fascinating museums, historical landmarks, and even some unexpected surprises. In London, for instance, you can explore the British Museum or the National Gallery without spending a penny. In Washington, D.C., the Smithsonian museums await, absolutely free of charge. But how do you find these hidden gems? Research is your best friend here. A quick Google search will pull up a list of free attractions in almost any city. Look for local tourism websites or travel blogs. They often have insider tips on the best free things to do. Don't underestimate the potential savings here. Those entrance fees can add up quickly, especially if you're traveling with family or a group of friends. By opting for these free attractions, you could save a significant chunk of your travel budget, which you can then use for other experiences or even your next trip. Remember, the best things in life are free, and that includes some pretty amazing travel experiences. Our final hack might surprise you. Don't skip travel insurance. Now I know what you're thinking. Travel insurance? Isn't that just another unnecessary expense? But let me illustrate how it could be a real money saver with a couple of scenarios. Imagine, you're all set for your dream vacation to Rome. You've bought your tickets, booked your accommodations, even reserved a table at that fancy Italian restaurant you've been dying to try. But then, out of nowhere, you fall ill, and your doctor advises against travel. Without travel insurance, you'd be waving goodbye to all the money you've already spent. Or, picture this. You're backpacking through Asia, when your bag, with all your essentials and expensive gear, gets stolen. That's a substantial financial hit, one that could be softened by a good travel insurance policy. Travel insurance also comes to the rescue in case of trip interruptions or delays. Let's say you're stuck at an airport due to a sudden flight cancellation. You could be facing additional costs for overnight accommodations, meals, and even replacement flights. But with travel insurance, you're covered. Not only does travel insurance protect you from these unexpected expenses, but it also provides medical coverage if you fall ill or get injured while abroad. This is crucial because medical care in foreign countries can be exorbitantly expensive, and your usual health insurance may not cover it. Now, the cost of travel insurance varies depending on various factors like the length of your trip, your destination, and the type of coverage you choose. But generally, it's only a fraction of your overall trip cost. And when you compare that nominal amount with the potential financial loss you could face in case of mishaps, the value of travel insurance becomes clear. So it's not just about the money, it's also about the peace of mind you get, knowing that you're protected against unforeseen circumstances. So, secure your peace of mind in your wallet by investing in travel insurance. There you have it, savvy travelers. 5 money-saving hacks to make your next adventure more affordable. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane, shall we? Our first stop was off-peak travel. By choosing to venture out during less popular times, not only do you get to avoid the maddening crowd, but you also get to save a pretty penny. Quite a win-win, isn't it? Then we indulged in the world of local cuisine. Ditching the tourist trap restaurants for local eateries not only offers a more authentic culinary experience but also keeps your wallet happy. Bon appetit to that? Next, we hopped on the public transportation bandwagon. It's not just about saving money but also about soaking in the local vibe and getting to know the city from a native's perspective. Our fourth hack took us to the world of free attractions. From parks to museums to local festivals, these experiences add depth to your travel diary without adding weight to your expenditure. And lastly, we talked about travel insurance, an often overlooked aspect but one that can save you from unexpected financial stress. It's always better to be safe than sorry, right? Thank you for flying with TravelZm today. We hope these tips will help you travel more and spend less. Until next time, safe travels.